Hello, Leo. Welcome to Soul Intuition and your August collective tarot reading. I've got your oracle cards shuffled and ready to go for you, but please do keep in mind that this is a general collective reading. Not every single message may resonate with you. Please feel free to take what does, leave what does not here, because it could be a message for someone else. Okay, Leo. So just a little bit of a four message, let's say. When I was pulling your oracle cards, I did see a lot that resonates with a soulmate reading. So if that's not your story, there may still be some messages here for you if you want to stay tuned in to this message. But this message is definitely heavily focused on a soulmate dynamic. Okay. So let's see what I get off of your card, Leo. I was immediately, when I was picking the tarot cards, I was choosing between Strength and the Sun a few days ago, and I was drawn to the Strength card for this month. And now I can feel why. It's because there is this dynamic between two energies or two beings. There is a feeling of a deep sense of understanding between the two of you, whoever it is that you're dealing with. There is this feeling of acceptance, of authenticity. There is, I've talked a bit about how this is definitely a soulmate reading. There is this feeling of this connection bridging lifetime. So even if this isn't a romantic connection for you, Leo, since this is a general reading, there is this feeling of this soulmate's been with you many times. They're a great teacher for you. They're also here in this lifetime to help you reach your full potential. This is something that perhaps hasn't worked in previous lifetimes that you've been contracted in together. And there is this feeling or determination around seeing this through. There could be some feelings of perhaps sadness even around this connection right now. Or even though the lion and the woman, which is very typical for the Strength card, they're close, it doesn't really feel like they're looking eye to eye. Their faces are close, but they're not eye to eye. So there could be some feelings of maybe not being in full union yet. All right, let's see what comes up with your oracle cards, Leo. Not as much with your tarot card today, so that's okay. Let's see what comes up in oracle. Maybe there will be more here. Okay, so we have gratitude here. There's hands holding. This is what made me first think soulmate. We have the masculine coming out, and then we had self-love coming out. These two, without reading the titles, it's the masculine and the feminine. And especially with the two hands holding with the gratitude card. Some of you could be masculine, Leo, watching this. This definitely feels a bit more geared towards masculine energy. There is just this feeling of this connection not being broken, even if there's distance there. I'm also seeing here that in the two, how I place these cards is really symbolic. There's a full moon in the center with the masculine card, and then each of these two cards have a half moon and they're facing opposite directions. So, perhaps the message with this is for those feminine Leos that are watching, feeling into your gratitude and feelings of self-love, not just for this spiritual connection that you share with a masculine energy, however that resonates for you. We're not talking gender, we're talking energetic signature. There's this feeling of embracing a lot of self-love and gratitude for who you are, how you've transformed through this journey with your soulmate. and how to find your sense of wholeness on your own for the feminines that are watching this. For some of you feminine Leos that are watching, you could be trying to avert your attention from whatever your soulmate has been doing to focus on self-love. Self-acceptance is also coming through. But this connection is still very strong. And I do feel that both of the soulmates hold a lot of gratitude for how strong this connection is. Okay, we're switching gears. Yeah, 10 of Pentacles, 9 of Wands coming out for tarot cards. There is an energy of soul family in this soulmate connection. So even if you're not lovers, perhaps this is a family member you're dealing with. It's definitely a past life connection, someone that you've been through a lot of lessons with. It's almost like energy of like right-hand man, partner in crime. We have reflection here, which reminds me of mirroring a soulmate. And it's the same image, just reversed, same as above with the moons. So definitely an energy of mirroring with this other energy, going through the same things at the same times. Could have been a situation where you met this other person, or when you had dialogue with this person, you realize all the things you experienced in common with them. I just felt called to move this 9 of Wands on the other side of this reflection. So there's a message here. I'm hearing, Leo, perhaps it's time to take the challenges that you experienced with this person and separate them for what you desire to have in your future. I heard the message from my guides. You've both been wounded. I get it. And it's kind of like this feeling of it's time to move on from that and feel the gratitude and love that you have for almost like your higher selves for maintaining this connection through time and space. I'm getting chills. Ride the Wave comes out here, and I'm putting it on gratitude and the 10 of Pentacles. Having gratitude for the experience, the up and the down, and knowing that this connection is binding, it feels like. You know, and when I say that, don't take it necessarily literally to this lifetime's experience. This can be a connection, you know, where just energetically your souls are linked, and that's how it is, but it doesn't necessarily manifest into the physical realm in the way that you expect it to. Always keep that in mind if that's more fitting to your story, Leo. This is a general reading. So yeah, take it how it resonates. It's within reach. It does feel to me like with putting the it's within reach on self-love and 9 of Wands, whatever journey you've been going through with this other person over time, whatever waves you've been moving through, whatever challenges, whatever this mirroring energy is bringing up for the two of you, there is this feeling of resolution being within reach. All right, we have happiness and soulmates coming out. And there's 2 dolphins in this card. I remember that. So penguins and dolphins could also be significant for this group. A lot of emphasis on soulmates in this reading. It's like almost every card that came out, it was very clear. It does feel like with soulmates and happiness being the last cards that come out. And I also placed happiness. I placed soulmates on the 10 of Pentacles, which is that energy of soul family, and 9 of Wands. I placed happiness on the 9 of Wands, which is the energy of the wounded warrior or persevering through challenge. it does feel like in the month of August, Leo, you have the opportunity to overcome or persevere whatever challenges that you and this other energy have been mirroring towards each other. I feel that it's important to remember, if you were drawn to this reading, Leo, that whatever you've been kind of navigating with this person, there is a soul contract. You are soul family with them. And even if you've been presented with really, I'm always hesitant to say these messages because what I'm picking up on here feels like a really beautiful, loving soul connection. If that's not your story, Leo, this may not be your reading. If the rest of this has resonated with you, but you don't necessarily want anything to do with this person at this point in time, trust that this is still a significant connection that has put you in a place of being able to love yourself, accept yourself, and experience gratitude for what you've learned from this dynamic about yourself and how you can use it to move forward towards your own self-love and happiness. Okay, Leo. All that being said, this does feel like a really loving soul connection that you share with another person, that you've been through a lot together in this lifetime and others. And if you've been going through a period of a lot of mirroring or challenge or disconnect, it does feel like in the month of August there is some opportunity for you and them to find some harmony and some balance. And I feel at the very least experience a bit more connection in this with the holding hands. It looks like there's one person extending their hand and someone with both hands holding it. So it does feel like a feeling of, perhaps one person putting in some feelings of like effort, or like perhaps this like initial move is made by one person. All right, let's get into your tarot message, Leo. Let's see what's going on for you in the month of August. Thank you, great archangels, for these messages for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What do they need to hear, know, or see this August? Messages of love, light, and clarity for them. What do they need to know? 2 more, got it. Okay, Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. All right, that goes to the bottom. All right, we've got the Emperor coming out. Another emphasis on divine masculine energy. Some of you could be dealing with an Aries or someone with Aries placements, or have them yourself. All right, so at the bottom of the deck, we have the Emperor, the Magician, and Chariot. All 3 major arcana, so this could be a big, almost, it feels like a pivotal point in your life, Leo, where perhaps you finally, I'm saying finally, the 4 of Wands or the 3 of Wands, Knight of Cups, perhaps you finally have some sort of significant step forward with something after a period of stagnancy or rest or waiting. This could have to do with the soulmate, since the Knight of Cups is here, or something to do with the heart. It almost feels like, Leo, like you or this other person take charge and have the ability to, I'm hearing like, finally say what it is that you desire. The Magician is about mastery and manifestation. So perhaps something that you've been working on silently for some time in regards to maybe this soulmate, it finally starts getting some traction after some silence or stagnancy. All right, what's at the center of this reading for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising? What do they need to know? We've got the Queen of Wands, so your energy, and the Nine of Swords, the 7 of Cups, and the 3 of Swords, and the 6 of Cups. Okay, so and the Ace of Cups is also here. So for those of you who have been dealing with a soulmate, it's been confusing, challenging, emotionally upsetting, causing you some anxiety. It does feel like there is an opportunity for some heart healing here, or coming back together. You could be a bit stressed about it. I am getting the message, like, because there's a black cat right here. I'm getting the message that some of you could have gotten pretty good at being on your own, Leo, perhaps, and you could have some anxiety maybe about this person coming back in. Six of Swords is coming out here, and the Queen of Swords. Yeah, it's kind of like almost this feeling of like maybe your boundaries being too firm or a little bit firm, we'll say, at the present moment. Hangman, Death card. Yeah, so maybe after experiencing some sort of an ending or a distance, or some sort of a transformation, maybe with the soulmate, you're almost a little bit hesitant to get the ball rolling, we'll say. Let's see what comes out. What's crossing this Queen of Wands? Some of you, Leo, gardening is really significant at this time. It feels like you want to just spend time in nature, be planting flowers. Although it's summer, I don't know how much flower planting there will be happening, but it just feels like you're making an effort, especially with this Four of Wands coming out, to really work on the home, perhaps, you know, the home where you live, but also the home within yourself. Four of Wands can also be this connection that you have with another person. Some people refer to, here we go. Some people refer to the Four of Wands as the twin flame card, and since we have the Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck, there's definitely emphasis on this Four of Wands being your soulmate, or this connection that you have with your soulmate. There's a lot of focus here. We've got the Devil here and the High Priestess. Those are also, no, they're not. I'm fibbing, sorry. I was going to say they're a pair, but it's actually the Lovers and the Devil, because the cards look similar. But with the Two of Cups, the Devil, and the High Priestess, it's telling me a story of a very magnetic bond between the two of you. There's likely a lot, if this is a love dynamic, there is a lot of passion here, and quite likely a telepathic or psychic bond that you share with them. Some of you, I'm getting the message that that could be a little bit frustrating for you, this like psychic or telepathic bond. And that could just be that like your energies are out of sync. I'm being reminded to tell you that this is a gift, this telepathy that you share with them. So if you find that it's frustrating for you, you know, I do feel like that could be worked out if you work on your energetic alignment with this person. Okay, let's see what's going on in the recent past for Leo. We have the Eight of Wands and the Seven of Swords and the Ten of Swords. Yeah, I was going to say oof when I saw that. It just felt, it feels like a misunderstanding that resulted in an ending, that resulted in that either has resulted in or is resulting in a coming back together that is better. So in the recent past, we have the Eight of Wands, which is some sort of fast-paced communication or insight, paired with the Seven of Swords, which is some sort of deception or sabotage or lies. But there's just this feeling with the Ten of Swords and the Eight of Swords right underneath it of like misunderstanding, like something happened. It almost feels like it snowballed. It happened really quickly and it went really badly. This pain, this ending could have ruminated for some time before you or them kind of started making the steps to come back together or like mend that fence. I think I said that either earlier in this reading or Scorpio's reading, so I can't remember. Sometimes they run on together. I just saw the Queen of Cups, so there is still a lot of love here in this connection. Some of you could be dealing with a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. All right, what's in the near future? The High Priestess, the Nine of Swords, and the Ten of Swords. So with the High Priestess being in the near future, that is that feeling of psychic connection, that telepathy. I do feel like if you're having any anxiety or stress around this connection, as it relates to your ability to, it's almost like, am I right about this? Someone's wanting to know if their intuition is correct and they're stressing about it. And it almost feels like it could be a test here for you to learn to trust yourself, grow some confidence related to that, your intuition and your ability to communicate telepathically with this other person. All right, I wanted one more on this High Priestess in the near future for Leo. Okay. Page of Swords came out and it kind of slid into the reverse and it was below that misunderstanding energy. Some of you, there is an energy here of learning to energetically communicate with this soulmate more than you physically, maybe not more, but perhaps at times when you feel called to do so, Leo, because I do feel that your intuition is being tested in a way. Learn to communicate more in an energetic context or a physical touch-based context where your souls are talking less than your logical minds are talking. It does feel like that will give you a bit more confidence in your intuition and your ability to kind of connect with this other person and also connect with yourself in the process. Okay, what's in the above position for Leo for August? We've got the Two of Cups in the above position. So what's on your mind at this present moment? We have that soulmate connection. We've got the Hanged Man, the Five of Cups, and the Ten of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. So and the Fool here. So some of you could be dealing with a Cancer as well. There is this feeling in the above position, if you're at a pause or a standstill, or I'm hearing even a reassessing with a soulmate, there is an opportunity for things to improve and start anew or fresh, or I'm also hearing wipe the slate clean. So whatever regret or sadness you're feeling about it, it's almost kind of like, it almost feels like that could be an illusion. Two of Pentacles Two of Swords and the Ten of Wands, the Hanged Man or the Hermit. You could be experiencing, Leo, some stagnancy because of some other challenges that you're dealing with in life, related to your soul's journey. And that could be where this mirroring energy comes in between you and them. Perhaps you and them both have been dealing with your own life circumstances simultaneously, and that could be what is causing this challenge in the connection. Okay. What's in the below for Leo? The Sun card. So your card, Ten of Swords. That's interesting. Okay, so we have a really, really challenging, heavy, painful card and the happiest card. After the Ten of Swords, we have the Knight of Cups, which is a romantic offer or an offer of love. Proposals for some of you, Leo. In the below position, we have the Sun card and the Ten of Swords. Whatever ending you experienced with this person, whatever challenge, I'm hearing whatever cycles have been brought up for you through this mirroring with this soulmate. It does feel like with the Sun card being in your subconscious mind, you are at a place where you're focusing on how to make yourself happy, how to move towards clarity. And it feels like for all of you, even if you are at a distance, I don't want to say all of you, I'm going to leave room since this is general. For a large group of you, you're wanting to move forward with this person. And when I say at a distance, keep in mind, this could just be energetic distance. Okay. What is the challenge for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising this August? I see you there. Oh, it slipped There we go. All right, we got two, 7 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, the Ace of Wands. So for the challenges is that you're just kind of you're not really sure where this is going to go. You have a lot invested in this emotionally. And I feel like for a lot of you, you have a lot of time invested in whatever this soulmate dynamic is, whatever this partnership is. Page of Cups, the Hermit, and the 6 of Pentacles. Some of you could be feeling like you need to make some sort of an effort to, I'm hearing, engage with this person in a reciprocal way after a period of being withdrawn. I have my hands on the Sun card, didn't even realize it. So you could be trying to bring in happiness to this dynamic if perhaps for a period of time you were withdrawn or focusing your energy more towards yourself. You or them, Leo, you know, this is general. Do you see how this card just came out? Or these cards, rather. 4 of Pentacles, the 6 of Swords, the Knight of Cups. Yeah, for those of you, what's this here? 7 of Wands. For those of you that were a little bit of defensive of your time or your energy, or a little bit maybe even greedy about the amount of time you were spending in that self energy, it does feel like there is emphasis in the month of August of moving forward and making some sort of a romantic gesture. Knight of Swords, so the energy of moving forward. I saw you there, the Guru. Yeah, some of you could be moving towards commitment. And also with the Guru, not only commitment, some of you could be moving towards commitment or marriage proposals, but some of you could be moving towards higher levels on the spiritual journey and understanding your connection. And also, if you're in the realm of like metaphysical or spiritual work, you could be ascending on that journey as well. Okay, related to this soulmate connection. Got it. Okay. Outside influence for this, for Leo in the month of August. We've got the 2 of Pentacles, the 6 of Wands, the Emperor. Some of you could be dealing with an Aries. So outside influence, you could be feeling a little bit like, one more on this 2 of Pentacles, 6 of Swords. I'm hearing that you could be feeling a little bit like you don't know how to read this other person at this time. With the 6 of Wands here, you're wanting to be successful on your own and for yourself. With this being in the outside influence, you are dealing with another person. So you're looking at how you can navigate this, feeling good about the choices you're making, feeling balanced within yourself. And also, I saw the 6 of Swords when I asked for more info on this 2 of Pentacles, and just finding the balance to move forward here with this other person. It's almost like monitoring how much they're giving versus what you're giving. It's like if they give a little, I'll give a little. Meeting in the middle, very 6 of Pentacles energy, but it came out as the 2 of Pentacles. All right, what is this? What is the hopes and fears for Leo this August? Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Ooh, we have the 3 of Swords and the Knight of Swords. The Hermit, the 3 of Pentacles. What's behind it? The 6 of Wands. Okay, so the hope and the fear are kind of one and the same. You're fearful of reliving this cycle, whatever this mirroring has been, whatever this challenge has been with you and the soulmate. It's like you don't want to experience any more pain or emotional distress. Your hope is that you have the ability to move through this perhaps period of silence or separation or whatever dark night of the soul challenge was brought up for you, and come out on the other side of victory victory for yourself, victory within this dynamic. There is a sense of determination with overcoming whatever obstacle has been put in front of this soulmate dynamic. Okay. What is in the outcome position for Leo? Thank you. We've got the Queen of Swords in the Tower, Temperance, and the Nine of Pentacles. So Nine of Pentacles is about self. It's about independence. It's about self-love and self-worth. And we had those energies kind of show themselves earlier. With the outcome here being the Queen of Swords in the Tower, Temperance, Five of Swords, Three of Wands, Four of Swords. It feels like the likely outcome is that some sort of truth is shared vulnerably that is coming in at the right time with Temperance. It feels to me like, Leo, like you or them could reach really deep and share some vulnerable truth about how you feel, and that brings some sense of harmony back to this connection. For some of you, this could be an offer to go to therapy or some sort of dynamic where you're working on things with your partner. Some of you, it could be some realization or truth that you felt or experienced about the relationship. One more, please, for the outcome for Leo this August. Likely outcome for Leo this August with the Queen of Swords in the Tower. Thank you. We've got the Eight of Pentacles coming out in the reverse, the Strength card, and the Guru. There is this energy, Leo, with this of staying true to yourself. I do feel that you're in a really significant dynamic. And it feels for a large group of you that it's a supportive dynamic, even if you're a little bit at a distance. Because all of the love positive cards were coming out in the upright. There is this feeling, though, with this Eight of Pentacles being in the reverse, of you knowing where to invest your energy and where to not. There is also a message coming through with this Eight of Pentacles of perhaps becoming, it's along those lines of like where to invest your energy on things that you know are distractions for you and are not pursuing your highest level of growth. Become very clear on where to put your energy. And also your thoughts. Be very clear about your thoughts at this time and what in creating what you would like to manifest. Okay. I hope that all made sense. It was a little bit confusing to deliver. All right, what is the advice for Leo this August? Leo, advice for August. I've got the Ace of Pentacles and the King of Cups. I feel like the King of Cups came up as Scorpio's advice. Five of Wands. Oh, this is very similar to Scorpio's advice. That's interesting. We had the King of Cups come up and the Queen of Cups flanking it down the line, but with different cards in between, I think. Unless they were the same. I don't know. I shuffled these a lot. So if they did, that was meant to be. Like I said, perhaps you, Leo, have Scorpio placements, or someone that you're dealing with, Leo, also has Scorpio placements. So with your advice being the Ace of Cups, or Ace of Pentacles, my goodness, King of Cups, the Five of Wands, the Three of Cups, and the Queen of Cups, there's this feeling of there is an opportunity here for you, Leo. There's this message of investing in the opportunity, wholeheartedly with an open heart. And with this Eight of Cups, or Eight of Pentacles, sorry, I keep saying cups, Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, knowing where to invest your time and your energy. It does feel like there's this new opportunity or blessing being given to you by the universe. Perhaps for a group of you, it's to overcome some challenge, dispute, or obstacle with a soulmate. Since we have the Three of Cups here. So, Leo, I'm going to leave this here. I trust that it resonated with you and brought you all of the guidance and clarity that you needed for the month of August. Please do, if you feel inclined, like, share, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate it very much. And until next time, be well. Bye, Leo.